Hit the ground, 느낌은 crystal clear. Go so now, I got no fear. Heartbeat racing louder than a gun. 이 순간 난 already won. I'm invincible, nothing can break. 두지 않아.
And they meet again. And Ezra Madrigal and the rest of the Akari Chargers going up against Catarado. And is the gold medal between the Zeus Thunderbells and the Petrogas Angels. Welcome to a great day for volleyball. My name is Chikiro Puno with my partner Jamie La Victoria, and we are dressed to the nines.
And just us two.
Yes. Bracket to talk a little bit about how these teams got here. Different routes for these two teams, for Akari and for PLDT.
There you have Akari and PLDT. Well, the PLDT high-speed hitters lost to Zeus in 3 sets. And then for Akari, they lost to the Petrogas Angels in 5 sets. But this is their chance to create a new story for themselves this reinforced conference. And of course, that girl, Gretchen Soltonis, is going to come out even stronger in this match. On the low side when it comes to Savvy Davison, but it was a quick 3-set defeat in that previous game. So you're right, they do want to make amends, and I think Savvy is ready and she knows what is expected of her today. And she also knows what is in the way of their possibly getting the bronze medal in this game previous, that 5-setter that got them here to the bronze medal match. Well, Annie Mitchum has provided a lot of stability in the defense and attack department for the Akari Chargers. And take a look at that, 28 big points against the Petrogas Angels. And not only that, she communicates in between those rallies. She talks to the setters, telling them the set that she likes. And that also helps them elevate their game. And let's see if they can. And of course, Justine Hazareno is also one of the big guns for Akari. And we want to ask you our Filipinas Live question of the game: which libero captain will propel their team to bronze? So make sure you let us know via #PVL 2025, and we want to
hear from you. All day today for this bronze medal match and also for the gold medal match coming up. So, big day.
Yes.
We're dressed for it. I invite you to just sit back, relax, and there's a lot of good volleyball coming up for you. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Smart Araneta Coliseum for the penultimate matchup in the PVL Reinforced Conference 2025. The battle for the bronze is between the PLDT High-Speed Hitters and the Akari Chargers. Let's first meet our officials for this match. Our first referee, Fernando Velarde, National Referee. Our second referee is Jofer Educado, National Referee. And now let's meet the starters. First, for the PLDT High-Speed Hitters. Middle blocker from De La Salle University, number 3, Mika Reyes. Outside spiker from the University of Oklahoma, number 6, Savvy Davison. Center from La Salle, number 9, Kim Fajardo. Middle blocker from the University of St. La Salle Bacolod, number 13, Del Palomata. Opposite hitter from the University of Santo Tomas, number 18, Jesse De Leon. Outside spiker from Russia, number 23, Nastya Pavikina. Starting libero from the University of the East, number 8, team captain Kat Arado. Head coach for PLDT is Rald Ricafort. And now the starters for the Akari Chargers. Middle blocker from De La Salle University, number 2, Fifi Sharma. Outside spiker from San Sebastian College, Recoletos, number 5, Gretzel Soltones. Middle blocker from the Far Eastern University, number 13, Seth Domingo. Center from La Salle, number 19, Mars Alba. Outside spiker from the United States, number 22, Annie Mitchum. Opposite hitter from Adamson University, number 24, Ellie Soyud. Starting libero from La Salle, number 15, team captain Justine Hazareno. Head coach for Akari is Tina Sala. This game is held under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. The battle for the bronze between PLDT and Akari. This is the PVL, the heart of volleyball.
Your starters for the PLDT high-speed hitters, you got Del Palomata and Jesse De Leon starting today, which was not the case in their last game. So there's a shakeup in their starting unit. For Akari, you're looking at their starting 6 here, and Gretzel also came off the bench in that game against Petrogas, so she is starting today, and the rest, the usual suspects. And here we go. This is a battle for bronze. Last day of competition here in our reinforced conference. And we are underway. Let's see who will score first. Jesse De Leon, good pickup from Mars Alba, but it is a broken play. Ooh, Palomata. Bell did not even play in that last game against Zeus Coffee. And now she gets things started.
And you could see Coach Rald Ricafort having a different first 6 this game. No KKD starting and Jesse De Leon starting this match. So let's see, trying to experiment something new this game.
Of course, this is a little bit of a flex for Coach Rald, showing how deep his bench is. And now an error from Akari, giving PLDT the second point. So a lot of factors in play here, Jamie. Of course, PLDT has seen a lot of longer games than what we witnessed in that last one they played against Zeus. That was a straight set loss to Zeus, so they kind of want to redeem themselves today.
You know, and both teams are coming from heartache in their previous matches, not being able to extend their campaign to the finals, but do expect these two teams to come out even stronger. And like I mentioned in the pregame, it's all about how they respond to that loss.
Yeah. And errors already in a row here for Akari. I want to talk about Akari also and how they almost made it. It was almost a reverse sweep in that semifinals game against Petrogas.
Right.
And so it is a heartache, but it also they managed to prove to their fans that they came all the way from the bottom, 8th place from among those who went into the second round. And all of a sudden here they are almost to the final round. But hey, this is a second best. And
in this format, Miss Chicky, is not the easiest with knockout matches after knockout matches. You can't really choose. I always say this, you can't really choose when you want to give your all. You have to give your all from start to finish, and it doesn't really matter anymore if the team is on the top or bottom. Because we've seen so many cases this conference alone where the lower seed defeats the top seed.
Meantime, Savvy Davison wanting to go down the line. This is the mark there, getting Akari ahead by 1 now. We saw before that a service ace from Mars Alba. And also Mars, one of the most dangerous from the service line.
She has that lethal serve ever since her UAP days.
Ooh, that's a good-looking pancake save from Savvy. Reverse to Eli Soyud. Jessie De Leon with a pickup. Ball still good. And Savvy. Mitchum there with a good read. Starting with a rally. Oh! Whatever works. You don't know if that's what Savvy intended, but she gets the point. I think she had a close-fisted hit on that one.
Actually, multiple times in this sequence, Savvy Davison had to adjust to the set. The set has been a bit too outside the antenna, but a point is a point, like you mentioned.
Soyud again. She's heating up, and we know that Eli Soyud is also capable of just carrying Akari through here.
You know, the Akari Chargers, they have shown their grit this conference, and they were one of the teams that they expected to actually make it to the finals. Because a lot of the players have elevated their game. I have to talk about Sed Domingo and Fifi Sharma, and also the addition of their playmaker in Mars Alba, completely changing the dynamic of this Akari squad.
You're right, so many surprises, so many unexpected outcomes in this conference. Talking about the absence of Creamline for one, that's something painful for many, many volleyball fans, but it also just shows us how the playing field has been leveled, which I think makes it more exciting for everyone.
Of course, I mean, the league is changing. In the past years, the PVL draft has elevated the bottom teams, whereas the top teams, they need to step up a bit more.
Meantime, the Tibay defensive play of the set brought to you by Elastasil Teliado, ang bubong anumang panahon. All alone there, Fifi Sharma with a solo block. Ooh! With a little help of the net there, slowing the ball down a little. Sharma with that save, and now Nastia with an attack. Sharma has been playing good defense too. That one over. And Mars Alba looking for Soltones. These rallies, we're getting a lot of them early in this match. And Babakina will get her first point.
What a long rally so far. Multiple long rallies we've seen this first set, but Babakina attacking that broken block of Sed Domingo and Eli Soyud.
Got Kim Fajardo at the service line. Another one to watch when she serves.
That's too low.
That shoot set, not quite what they wanted.
Usually for a setter, you have to set above your forehead. Mars Alba took it right below in the middle of her face. The set a bit too low for Sed.
Good first ball. And now it's Soy from the right pin. That one just
there a touch?
outside.
Ball out.
Was there a touch?
No
Doesn't
touch.
Look like it. Yeah. So we are at our first technical
First technical
timeout.
timeout
PLDT
score,
with a 2-point lead.
6 for Akari.
So it's a close one. 8-6 is the count, but there have been many deadlocks since the beginning of the opening set. But PLDT right now up by 2 in this fight for bronze. Chikiro Puno with Jamie La Victoria. And this one is for...
Cross-court hit
And that
for
was
Red
Nastia
Sox
really
on
going
Torres.
for it. But Akari will get that point. Good
Serving
effort
for
there.
Akari, Ellie Soyun.
Or Nastia straight. Jamie was going to take the second ball. Not allowed, Jamie.
Monster block right there.
And Babikina will get the point the conventional way now.
PLDT up by 2 points here.
But yeah, you got to hand it to
serving
PLDT.
Nastia
Really just
Babikina.
going for broke.
Good serve.
Soyud again, getting a lot of touches. You know that she is, of course, she has been the go-to player in many of Akari's matches.
A lot of touches, but they've been targeting outside so far. You can see that she's been trying to target that zone 1 corner pocket. Still not working for Ellie. Still trying to find her rhythm here. Good receive by Annie.
And I smell another,
Cross-court
I was
ball
going to
for
say another
Savvy.
rally, but that's not what Savvy Davidson had in mind. She gets that quick point off of her trademark cut shot. And that's Spike of the Set brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan.
Still serving for the high-speed hitters, Nastia Babikina.
Lead is now 4 for PLDT. And earlier, this is the biggest lead actually that we've seen, but it was a strong start for Akari, but PLDT has really been more aggressive here.
Off the block for Savvy Davidson.
And Savvy Davidson has found her rhythm. In contrast to Ellie Soyud, you were talking about her and how Akari has still been hit or miss.
That's a good effort by Seth Domingo with that reach on that block, but the athleticism of Savvy Davison was just shown in that sequence.
I think that's something that really we've come to appreciate, particularly in this conference where she is pitted against the reinforcements and she still manages to outscore the reinforcements, particularly in her team.
Right.
Si Savvy is the top scorer on top of Nastia Babikina.
That just shows the tandem and complexion, I would say, of the PLDT high-speed hitters. You can't just be to the reinforcement. The local players need to pitch in and help.
Ooh, Del Palomato is read there by Sed Domingo.
Predictable back quick attack by Calf to Palomata. And the block was already there, Sed Domingo, and no coverage right behind Del.
Oh, De Leon, that was just an easy over ball, but Soyud could not keep it in play. So De Leon is on the scoreboard.
You know, Ellie Soyud, we're not used to seeing her making mistakes just like this, and she's not ready on that sequence.
Oh, big serve.
Good reception.
Yes, Azareno. Of course, we're asking you, as you see that slide attack that went out, we're asking you which libero you think will help their team get to the bronze medal. Let us know.
Those are hard choices, though.
Yes, actually, but I like it because we're forced to really watch them. Yeah.
And both have different styles.
And interesting, both of them are the team captains of either team.
The backbone of the teams.
2 in a row for Jessie De Leon. Good idea to start her.
Camille Cal setting up the offense here for Akari.
Tough serve. Underhanded set. Davison got a hand on that. And she goes up for the attack. She's going long. She gets the check. And her 4th point. We are at our 2nd technical timeout. PLDT up by 7.
School Chorale Competition. Join us on December 6, 3 p.m. at Gateway 2 Mall for the finals. Who will be crowned this year's champion and take home the grand prize of 500,000 pesos. Celebrate school pride and Christmas spirit. 2025 Tinig ng Pasko School Chorale Competition Finals. You may watch it on TV5 Facebook and YouTube Live.
Back here at the Big Dome, this is the final day of competition for your PVL Reinforced Conference.
Still serving for the high-speed hitters.
Doubleheader today, of course. We will find out before the night is done who will bring home the crown for the Reinforced, our final conference for this year here in the PVL. It's going to be between Zeus and Petrogas. And what a smart play there. Targeting Del Palomata also.
Camille Cal coming out of nowhere with that 1-2 play. And that's usually the time when setters activate that 1-2 play right behind them when the middle blocker serves. Because the middle blockers, that's not their greatest skill set, I would say, defense. And it works almost every time.
And that power tip for Davison is point number 5 for the number 6 best scorer in the league. All of these rankings, of course, in the preliminary rounds when all of the teams were still playing. So she came up number 6, which is higher than Bavikina, who was at number 11. Mitchum was the 5th best, as we said. But Mitchum still struggling to get on the scoreboard. She's only had a point so far.
Well, you can see Akari still trying to find their rhythm here. Not looking as motivated, I would say, in this game. And as for PLDT, they're just playing their game. Coach Ralda having Jessie De Leon start this match, trying to change things up. Oh, goodness.
And that's something to watch also. Whoa! Paano ba sasaligin ni Justine Nazareno si Sabby Davison? And that's a heck of a matchup too. Let's take a look at the Skechers player of the set, brought to you by Skechers Comfort that performs.
She has eyes behind her head, talking about calf. Multiple missed serves so far, 3 missed serves in total for PLDT.
You do too. I think all setters.
All
A floater floating out for Annie Mitchum. That's an error on her serve. And now a 7-point lead for PLDT. Many of those from errors by Akari.
Serving for PLDT, Nika Reyes.
Tough serve from Mika Reyes. Bavikina playing it smart.
That is over the defense from
You know, you can see the efforts of Justine sliding and diving after that tip. And Camille Cal is also at the same spot. No urgency.
That dive though.
First step mo, lagi tayo steady dito. Pag konting bitaw, mag-uusap naman tayo, di ba? Usapan natin kung close o open. Magbabox tayo, kaya lang hindi tayo nakagalaw. Nasa harap natin yung bola. Yun lang ang ginagawa nila. Dinadrapan lang tayo, hindi tayo gumagalaw. Di ba? Pay attention tayo sa ginagawa ng kalaban natin. Wala, nanonood lang tayo. Maglaro tayo, guys. Maglaro tayo. Laro tayo, laro tayo, laro. Up, 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 up. Let's go! Akari!
Substitution for PLDT, number 3, Reyes out. Number 2, Sheila.
And very keen observation there from Coach Tina Salak, which is something that you were also talking about, Jamie. You're looking for the really the intensity to come from the girls in pink.
And also the intention, I would say, in this set. And Coach Tina said it perfectly in that timeout that her players need to pay attention to what's happening on the other side, error after error. And she also mentioned that her team is just watching. No urgency from her team. And this is what I mentioned in the pregame earlier. You know, it's really a true test for PLDT and Akari to not carry over their emotions from that loss of that last game. And so far with PLDT, they're showing a lot of maturity. Kind of too early to say. Of course, we're here only the first set, but so far PLDT has done a good job.
Oh, that's way out. Definitely uncontested there. But yeah, to your point, Jamie, there's also a way to use a loss to motivate you. And that's something that they should be able to think about, talking about Akari, because it's the same case for PLDT. So it's just the mindset really coming into a game after a loss and making it work for you. Bavikina's blocked. Good stop there. And it was Kiseo who kept the ball alive, and El Palomata also earning her place there back in the starting 6.
Seeing the team effort here for PLDT. Palomata already knows to go up for that A-quick attack, even if Kaf wasn't looking at her in that sequence. Just smart plays.
Well, that one is good for Akari, so this is something they really need. A spark that might start something off. They need a run desperately here. Just get somewhat close to PLDT, who's only looking for 3 points. And more substitutions Also good to see Alea Malaluan, who has already proven her worth here with the high-speed hitters. Perfect pass. Nastia.
That's inside.
Yeah. Finding that corner, zone 5.
You know, a lot of the reinforcements this conference target zone 1 and zone 5. They have the height and might towering above that block of Akari. And just take a look at that score, 23-13. And Akari unable, like you've been saying, unable to find that spark. But maybe this could be their chance. More activation of the middle blockers can work for Akari.
They're getting a sputtering of points. A spattering of points, but they really need to get a string of points here.
That's inside.
That's something that will help their cause for sure. Service ace from Jenny Dagao. So we're seeing also players off the bench.
Right.
Coach Tina looking for the right mix of players.
Usually, Coach T activates Chenny Tagaud off the bench.
Yep, and at the serve. Oh, that one got away from Annie Mitchum. Jessie De Leon will get her 3rd point and will set her team up for set point. So I think Akari can pretty much write off this first set and just really learn from it and start anew.
Right.
We'll see how long it'll take for PLDT to get this first set win. And that's a Del Palomata, not long at all. That is an easy first set win for the high-speed hitters. They did it with a 10-point differential. And Akari has to figure things out, really. And remember that they are playing for a medal here. They know they have what it takes. As we look at the Babat player of the game, brought to you by Devant. Enjoy unforgettable TV Babat moments with your family, only with Devant. And we'll talk more about this romp for PLDT when we come back.
Check out and see who's our face for our Myra Glow Cap. Hello and say hi to our camera. Myra Whitening Vitamin Lotion. Stand out with a brighter skin that glows. Don't just be bright, be Vita Brighter.
First set win for PLDT, an easy one for them. 25-15 was the final count, and let's see how that pans out. Look at the attack statistics there, Jamie.
16 attacks for PLDT and only 7 for the Akari Chargers, unable to even reach the double-digit mark. And take a look at that, 8 errors alone in that set number 1 for Akari, and you can see that a lot of the players have late reactions when it comes to the attacking of PLDT. A lot of errors from attacking to serving, and I have to say no urgency coming from the Chargers. And as for PLDT, so far so good. They've been steady, and we have Jessie De Leon starting this match. KKD is on the bench right now.
So this is a chance here for Akari to recharge, hopefully for them, for the Akari fans also. They took advantage of that break. Were able to think about how to adjust in this second set. I mean, for one thing, they had 2 service aces, so they can take advantage of that. But Mars Alba also was taken out of the game halfway through in that opening frame.
And it's very rare to see her miss her serve. Talking about Mars Alba.
Oh, lucky for Akari. It is also an error by Del Palomata.
2 errors so far for the PLDT high-speed hitters.
Serving for the Chargers,
Looking back at the attack stat, we also know that Akari is going up against the #1 blocking team in the league. So that's a challenge also to the attackers. And look at the digging of Kat Arado and the coverage in general for PLDT.
Good coverage by Justine.
Good
And he's
up.
too tall.
Yep. Can't get it past her. Savvy is blocked. One more chance here to the right pin. Jessie De Leon with a soft one, getting Akari's all over the floor there. You like this rally. Broken play for PLDT. Jessie De Leon again with soft touches. Woo! Kulang! Kinulang yung liktaban ni Justine Nazareno and Jessie De Leon. Parang linalaro lang niya, no?
Yes.
Just really sending it over softly, the off speed, so measured.
Well, she's trying to time it right behind the block of Gretchel and Madrigal.
But we appreciate Justine Nazareno.
The efforts.
Yep.
It's there.
Yeah. Those dolphin dives are really classic for the book. That can be, you know, for all of the libero wannabes, those in the leagues, the smaller leagues, the barangay, the high school. Watch Justine and her dolphin dives. That's exactly how to do it, right? Because she can
Picture
get
perfect.
She gets right back up. Agawad still in the game. Davison with that tip. That one is good. Zone 6, empty for PLDT.
That's a good spot from Gretchel Soltones. She was silent, Miss Chicky, in set number 1, but she's one of the local players that needs to step up here, targeting in between zone 5 and zone 6.
Ironically, she's the top scorer for Akari now with 3 points. So that's the kind of low-scoring game Akari's had so far.
Yes.
And here's her chance to improve things.
Only 7 attack points in set number 1.
Yeah. Davison, on the other hand, already with 6 points. You know, Annie Mitchum, after the preliminaries, came up second best in the spiking category. So we still have yet to see her contribute. Another chance here for the high-speed hitters. Nastia's blocked. Nika Reyes setting up Nastia one more time, and it's those soft hits, those placement shots.
It's so tricky when you're on the other side. You're expecting a hard hit from your opponent, but then split second changing that speed and direction, it completely delays the defensive pattern of Akari, and that's what a PLDT is doing to disrupt the rhythm of Akari.
Oh, good speed there. And it is that high speed sort of attack that Akari needs to get the better of the high speed hitters. So the point of the set brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's Vitamin Powered Lotion. More of that for Akari. They're now only a point behind. Scores 4, serving 5. Make it 5-all with Tagaod doing very well from the service line.
Well, she has always had that spunk, talking about Trini Tagaod coming from her FEU days. She can be that spark plug that Akari needs this game.
Coach Tina knows all too well what Trini Tagaod can bring to a game. And that one went outside. So sabi na, huwag yung masyadong pag-usapan. And PLDT back on top by 1. But we did mention that serving is one of Akari's best skills. And that running attack, I said. Oh, again, it's Del Palomat. I mean, she's got the height, but really they're just placing the ball.
You know, that's actually the ball of Chenny Tagaod. You can see Annie Mitchum looking at Chenny after, because Annie Mitchum is actually covering and sweeping zone 6. So Tagaod needs to be more near, I would say, the 10-foot line to play defense.
Jessie De Leon tried, but couldn't get to it. Annie Mitchum finally adds to her 1 point that she scored in the opening frame. But again, a lot is expected of the reinforcement player. And here comes Mitchum. Ooh. And she gets it 2 in a row for Annie.
Arado knew it. She was in the wrong spot for defense in that cross court. 7-all.
Yeah. Mitchum scored 28 points against Petrogas in that 5-setter semifinal match.
That's
so
a
she's
good
just
serve.
getting heated up.
Right.
Yeah. That one is a point for Nastia, hitting it off the hands. 6 points for her, and we will take our first technical timeout with PLDT ahead by 1.
Exclusive on Signal platforms.
Now serving for PLDT, Kim Fajardo.
Back at the Big Dome, the score 8-7 in the second set. PLDT up by just a point. So Akari looking much better in the second frame, Jamie.
More urgency here. Trini Tagaod stepping up. And of course, the backbone of the team, Justine Hazareno.
And for those just joining us in this coverage, it was a 25-15 romp by PLDT in that opening frame. Saw the intensity definitely from the high-speed
Serving for
hitters
Akari,
who
set Domingo.
got here via a sweep by their opponent in the semifinals. It was Zeus that took them in straight sets.
It's a missed serve by Seth Domingo. We've had a few missed serves so far for the Akari Chargers. But a better production, I would say, coming into set number 2.
Floater, Mitchum sending it over. That was an over receive, but ball back to Akari, Tagaod. Good stop by Nastia. Short and Alba, where does she go?
Oh,
That's a good choice.
it's a delayed reaction by Babikina and Arado in that sequence. And you know, we've seen this many times. It's not always about how hard you attack. It's all about the speed, the placement.
Oh, PLDT's been showing us that in
Yes.
the past sequences here. And I
Perfect.
think it's also that is a nod to how Justina Sodeno is able to cover
Yes.
the floor so well. That's why they have to vary their shots. And Akari will get the point, starting off with that save by Justina Sodeno.
No, it's been a slow start for the Akari Chargers, but they just need that one play that can boost the momentum. Sometimes you just need one solid play that changes the efforts of the team. Still good.
Stop. PLDT now on offense. Palomata just sending it over again. It's really those unexpected over balls. They don't know how it's going to come.
Yes.
They're not. You don't prepare for that. There is no defensive pattern for that.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, analyst.
Yeah.
I love that.
I learn only from the best. And we're tied at 10. Ooh.
Just icing the momentum of your own team.
Yeah.
Multiple missed serves, I've been saying, for PLDT here in set number 2.
That's the second for Del Palomata. Followed by another one by Annie Mitchum. And if you read the body language of Annie Mitchum,
It's different.
it's different. Yeah.
Only 4 points so far. Jessie already with 4 points as well. Started this match.
That's a good first ball from Mitchum. And good stop there by Kat Arado. Davison, stopped by Mars Alba. Back row attack. Reyes, rebound there with PLDT. Another chance here for the high-speed hitters.
Good, good
stop.
up by Jessie.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Split.
Doesn't count, Coach Tina. But did you see that split save from Justina Sereno? Let's take a look at the Skechers play of the set, brought to you by Skechers. Comfort that performs. One more time. Woo!
Gymnastics.
Yeah, she is so agile. That is really her gift, Justina Sereno. Second ball by Coach Tina Salak. (12-11). Oh! I was going to say it became quiet for a while here at the big dome, just waiting for that attack to hit the ground, that ball to hit the ground from Gretzel Sotones, and you heard the thump.
We're seeing a few spurts here and there coming from Gretchel, finding that open space in between that broken block of PLDT, and both teams exchanging miss serves.
But I think it's more crucial for Akari at some point. Yes, serves. There's no room for error. They had quite a few errors in that first set. They've already had 5 so far, halfway through the second. Good stop by Hazareno. Mitchum sending it over. Savvy from back row will hit the point off the block. He's got 8 points.
You know, PLDT, just looking at their journey here all throughout the past years, they have experienced a lot of heartache as well. And they're used to recovering well after, and this is what we're seeing in this game today. A very matured PLDT.
I think that point will be given to Akari. There's a black touch.
Jenny Tagawa now serving for the Chargers.
Of course, PLDT wanted to follow up to their big finishes. They have been used to ending in the podium, but this time, possibly for a bronze medal.
Point for CAF here in set number 2. You know, just pushing that over. Annie Mitchum, delayed reaction we're seeing coming from her today. So far with the 4 points only here.
Oh, smart.
That is dropped
That's
in
a
by
point for
Mars
Mars Alba, her second one. Very smart play.
Mars Alba usually does this. Also one of the best setters here so far in this conference. Good receive by Savvy.
And Nastia putting some power behind that one. Coverage by Savvy. Free ball again for Akari. And Mitchum going deeper this time. And she's getting the points. That's 5 for her, for Annie Mitchum.
So 15 all here in set number 2. And Annie Mitchum slowly warming up, avoiding Palamata. And Catarado, she knew it. She was in the wrong spot in that sequence.
Good save there by Soltones. Mitchum again. Almost got away from Savvy, but Arado was there for the follow-up. Oh, that one not good. PLDT gets a chance in offense, and outside goes the ball from the pipe there. Savvy Davison a little upset with herself. And Akari in the lead by 1 in our second technical timeout. Back here at the Big Dome, this is a big day for all of you volleyball fans as we take a look at the numbers for Justine Hazard at 23 digs. The hand of justice, that sounds about right.
That's a solid way of saying it. Justine Hazareno, 23 digs, crazy numbers here.
And you know, you're saying PLDT has been very creative with their playmaking and their scoring, using these just softer touches, off speed. I think, like we said, that is a testament to the defensive prowess of Justine Hazareno. They want to avoid her.
Yes, I mean, going up against Justine Hazareno, this activates your smarts, right? You can't always just attack when you want, how you want. Oh, still good.
So there's
so close.
So close. So we're talking about Hazareno and Arado, that face-to-face. So we saw a little bit, a sampling of what they have to offer. Oh, eto na talaga umaarangkada na si Annie Mitchum.
KKD and Alcantara in.
We got more substitutions. I think everybody will get a chance to play today.
Yes.
We haven't seen Majoy Baron on the court yet. This is the first time Kim Kennedy is fielded in. Good. Oh, wow. What a save there.
Save by Savvy.
Sweep from Savvy Davison.
That's too strong. Too strong for KKD, but good efforts by Savvy Davison in her defense.
Fantastic save. Timeout.
Yung flight kasi nga baka biglang pagkaya.
Pero alba yun
Isa pa, isa receive muna, isa receive.
Sa pasa.
Eh! PLDT!
This is a good lead for Akari, exactly where they want to be after that 25-15 opening frame won by PLDT.
They only tallied 7 attack points. Very low production,
In that first
right?
set.
First set.
Good stop there. Ball back to PLDT. Oop! Bumalik sa Akari. Paviki now onto Mars Alba there. Oh, and an error by Annie Mitchum into the net.
Annie Mitchum with 6 points so far. But like we mentioned, the liberos are shining for both teams. Justine with the cross and Catarado in the right space for the cross-court attack. So like you mentioned, these are tests for the spikers on how to attack. Going for the off-speed, the power swings down the line.
That was a tough serve from Calf. And PLDT, they are the #1 blocking team.
Right?
Let's take a look at the Tibay defensive play of the set, brought to you by Elastosil. Selyado ang bubong, anumang panahon. Selyado talaga. Walang makadaan dun ah.
Only 1 point lead for Akari now. Good reception by Annie.
Oh, look at Del Palomata combined with Jessica
Yes.
Leon. Selyado pa rin.
The wall is there for PLDT. 18-all.
And now a deadlock and a necessary timeout from Akari.
Ani, you're the target. Smile! Smile! Pasa lang muna. Let's go! Akari! Let's join us!
18-0 here in set number 2. Slowly things are picking up for PLDT. They were down by 2 points, but you could just see in their face and the maturity of this game. I have to give props and kudos to Savvy Davison and Calf, one of the leaders and the veterans for PLDT.
Again, Justina Serena starting things off with that first ball. It was a tough serve for her. Managed to get it up, and that resulted in a point for Akari. Dito mo ma-appreciate talaga si Justine Sereno.
And Mars Alba doesn't even need to move. She just chooses her weapon.
Such an advantage. And we got Danny Ravenna coming in at the serve.
Coming
Mitchum
off
now
the,
with 7.
the bench, right, Danny?
Here comes Nastia again with a power tip.
Yep.
She likes that move.
Nastia just using her height and avoiding that wall. Let's take a look at that block one more time. A bit broken for Akari.
Yeah, things happening so fast on the side of PLDT. Hindi nasara yung blocking.
Right.
And
That's inside.
nagulat.
Yes. And she's also so chill. When you look at the reinforcements, their reactions after points, they're also just chill. They don't explode in excitement as much as the local players, but I think that's because they traveled all around the world to play volleyball.
Yeah.
They have that maturity. They've accomplished already so much.
So for them, it's just another day in the office. But Annie Mitchum there with her slide attack. We don't see that too often, which is, I think, why it's so effective.
Yes, and it's good to not continue the same plays over and over again. It becomes too predictable.
Davison, we see that a lot too, that cut shot, and Hazareno definitely where she needed to be, and a good follow-up there from Mitchum.
You know, we haven't seen Savvy Davison attack down the line.
As we take a look at the spike of the set, brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan. Yeah, that down the line attack, huh?
She keeps targeting Justine, and Justine is already there, not even moving.
So Annie Mitchum, almost in double digits, so 8 points in this set alone. So she is definitely uminit na nga, as we say. Oh, yun. Down the line baka mo.
She's like, are you questioning my skill?
Well, you know, she's got all sorts of things in her war chest here. And tinan mo, nandun si Chen.
Right?
Parang, that's a great point there. Oh, Jovi Prado also in the game. So all the PLDT high-speed hitters
Getting a chance.
Yeah.
Good serve.
And good bounce. So Tones took care of that one. Tagaod from the pin. Look at Mika Reyes. This is why PLDT is the #1 blocking team. Because you've got Mika Reyes, you've got Del Palomata.
Just roofing.
Jessie De Leon is blocking well today also. Wala pa si Majoy Baron. Di pa siya tumatapak sa court.
That's inside.
Wow. So much control for Annie Mitchum.
Yes.
Exactly where she wanted the ball to go.
Control and composure, talking about Annie Mitchum. 22 all here in set #2.
So that's 10 points for her. And we've got Ivy Laxina coming in for the first time at the serve.
Serving for the Chargers, Ivy Laxina.
Oh, good serve. Good defense also. Davison again with that tip. Tagaod getting it past the two-man block. Look at De Leon with that pancake save. That point should go to Jessie De Leon.
Jessie with a pancake save. Just a team effort, team sequence. Take a look at that, the urgency. And I like how Coach Ralph is activating a lot of players.
Yeah.
Just giving them an opportunity to shine.
Wow. That's from end to end there. And so Torres gets another chance. This time much better. Again, a very vulnerable zone 5 for PLDT.
Take a look at that score, 23 all. No surprise to us this match. Gretchen Sotones, one of the vets, targeting right behind Arado.
That smells like an ace, and it is. Ezra Madrigal will score from the service line. And Akari, oh, they are getting ready for a set point here, but we have a timeout.
Next ball. Go.
First set point for Akari. And that timeout
You wonder if that ice, Ezra Madrigal, who got an ace.
Right.
For the set, Ezra Madrigal.
On Nastia Bavikina. Loaded serve.
Savvy is blocked, and what a way to win the second set. Teddy Tagawan with a kill block and a win for Akari. We're now even at 1 set apiece. It is the fight for the bronze medal after all. And take a look at the Babad player of the set. Brought to you by Devon. Enjoy unforgettable TV Babad moments with your family only with Devon. And we also want to bring you the point. Winning point brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. We're tied 1-1. We'll talk more about a much closer second set when we come back.
Big Dome, I want to hear some cheers for PLDT. What about some Akari fans? Well, we are looking for the Devon Certified Kativi Babad Barkada inside the arena. Wave and cheer for your team when you're featured on our Jumbotron. Go ahead, you guys. Show us how hyped you are. Enjoy unforgettable TV Babad moments with your loved ones, only with Devon.
(25-23), a stark contrast to the first set that ended 25-15, so much closer and a lot more good plays and a lot more intensity coming from Akari this time.
Well, Akari, they needed to win set number 2 before it was too late against PLDT. They stepped it up big time. Gretchen Soltona is targeting those cross court with a lot of power, targeting Kat Arado. But for PLDT, their attack efficiency actually deflated now with a 25% attack efficiency in set number 2. Now let's talk about the stats and see the numbers. And PLDT, they had a better production in numbers compared to set number 1, 12 attacks rather in set number 2 and 16 for the Akari Chargers. And PLDT just unable to stabilize more attack points. They had a few missed serves at the start of set number 2, and that's what you don't want to do. And take a look at this. 10 points for both Davison and Annie Mitchum, the leading scorers of both teams. Now, this is the true test. 1-all between PLDT and the Akari Chargers.
It was definitely the Annie Mitchum factor for the second set because she was not present, or she wasn't felt much in that first set.
And you can feel it also, the energy as well, but she knew she had to step up in the latter part, and that's what she did.
And now a change of sides here. Merong mga ibang fans here, particular about that, which is the winning side. Mitchum now with 11.
Yeah, Annie Mitchum just avoiding the net violation. The set a bit too tight coming from Mars Alba. 1-all.
Again, Hazareno with a save. Good plan there for Alba, just getting off the net. Back set to Tagaod, who has been getting a lot of playing time today.
Yes, that's too tight. Oh, Justine is everywhere. Good effort. Yeah. She just anticipates so well. Justine, she's bouncy, she's agile.
Yeah,
take a look at this. Actually, the ball was closer to Gretchen than Justine.
So Tones timing that one. Oh, it went a little over, unfortunately for Akari. But that was a tough set coming from all the way in the back.
Jessie already with 4 points. It's a good serve.
Yeah. Ooh, again. Whether it is Akari or PLDT, that quarter pocket, that zone 5 is really a tough one to defend. No?
Target practice there, zone 5 with the Savvy Davison already with 12 points. The only player in double digits so far. That's a good serve from Jessie.
Good pickup by Jessie that time. Oh, lumagpas ng konti doon. But they're targeting still that same zone.
Zone 5 is the spot between both teams here.
Serving for Akari, Ezra Madrigal.
Now they're going the other side, but it's outside, so that down the line, no good. Madrigal has been serving well.
Yes.
Giving PLDT a hard time. Ooh, but good target. That's what you want to do. Go straight back to the server.
Got to target the middle blocker in Ezra Madrigal here. Out of system play for PLDT. The Savvy Davison, 13 points.
Good playing there by Kim Fajardo.
Yes. Calf just using her smarts and veteran moves here in this sequence.
3 points, that's a good number for a setter.
the first challenge, reaching beyond the net challenge. First one so far this entire game.
Yeah. That one issued by PLDT. And also for us fans, it makes them getting used to the different cards now they pull out for the challenges. Hindi na lang block touch, merong mga reaching beyond the net.
Specific.
Yeah.
That's good. Take a look at this one more time. That is not reaching beyond the net.
Unsuccessful challenge. So for the sake of the televiewers, explain the difference between, because you can see she actually went over the net, but then
Yes.
there's the contact with the ball, which makes a difference.
The ball was still on the other side.
Uh-huh. Good cover by Davison.
Yes.
Back row, Mitchum, picked up by De Leon. And Nastia Bavikina. Medyo nalihis kasi si Hasareno was actually in the right place, but because of the block.
You know, I gotta give it to Jessie De Leon. She's having such a tremendous game here.
Yeah.
You know, it's not easy not being a starter and then all of a sudden being a starter, filling in the shoes of KKD. But she's playing defense, she's attacking well, she's talking, doing a good job for PLDT.
And it's an underhanded set. Almost, but Hasareno with a stop. Soltones.
Justine is everywhere.
Yeah, she really is. She gets to the place where she knows the ball will drop. Good ball sense. But PLDT is now up by 5 in our first technical timeout.
Big Dome, it's time for our Myra Clocam. Why don't we check out and see who's our face for our Myra Clocam? Hello and say hi to our camera. Myra Whitening Vitamin Lotion. Stand out with a brighter skin that glows. Don't just be bright, be Vita brighter. And that was our Myra Clocam.
Five-point lead for PLDT in this third set. We're now even at 1 set apiece, so it was a good comeback for Akari in set number 2. Right for that lopsided 25-15 first set won by PLDT. So we are definitely going at least to 4 sets, with both teams splitting the first 2 frames here. Ivy Laxina on the court.
Ooh. That's just one of the few times that we see Justine make an error, but Nastia Bavikina targeting that cross court.
Quick timeout for Akari.
Ganun talaga, nandito tayo sa
Well, you can hear the urgency in Coach Rina's voice. She's saying, let's not go back to set one and what happened there.
You know, it just goes back to consistency. You know, at the end of the day, consistency always wins, and that's what PLDT is showing here in set number 3.
And that was a quick point, so good response here for the Chargers.
Easy point for Set Domingo. Already with 4. Not a lot of activations of the middle blockers. I would say Akari has strong middle blockers in their lineup. Not a lot of them are activated.
Fajardo looking for Nastia, and that one got through quite easily for the reinforcement. She ties Mitchum with 11 points. Both reinforcements are the top scorers for their teams.
Elisoyed back in, who
Oh,
started.
check that. Davison has 13 already.
Mika Reyes with 3 points.
Laxina.
She could be the spark plug for Akari here in this game. She used to be a starter in other conferences, so now we're seeing little doses of her here in this battle for bronze match.
So Akari still playing catch-up here in this third set. Tough serve.
Ooh,
And that one paid off. That good stop. Arado.
the nasty Babikina pulling it together here for PLDT in a one-hand set by the veteran in cap.
Yeah, it's props to Cap, really. That was tough. It's going straight to the net. And Camille Cal now is calling the shots here on the Akari side. De Leon. Jessie De Leon is having a great time on the court. She has 5 points today.
So far, so good for Jessie De Leon. Getting a lot of minutes here off speed, power, tip.
And talk about maturity. I mean, she's not
Yes.
going for the highlight play anymore.
Yes.
Basta yung pumasok lang, kapuntos.
There's some risk, I would say, in her attacking, but she's just also being smart. She's looking at the blockers of the other side.
Perfect pickup there by Justine Hazareno. Setting up Mitchum with that kill. Zone 6 this time.
Annie Mitchum with 12 points in this match.
I mean, they know both Babikina and Annie Mitchum, both 6'2", so they have that height advantage.
Yes.
Although mas matangkad sa kanila si Del. Si Del,
One of the tallest.
yes,
Yeah.
registered at 6'3". Good stop by Laxina. Too close, too short. And Babikina again. Wow.
You know, this is the urgency that I was talking to you about earlier in set number 1 for Akari. You don't see it here in set number 3. The tip is there.
Ah, perfect.
No urgency. No court awareness.
And Mitchum now with the answer.
Oh.
The hands, and she will score.
That ball was very high and diggable.
So PLDT still in the lead.
That's a good rebound from Jessie. A lot of effort there.
6 points. The Chargers have to make up. Mitchum. And she will get it again via that hit out.
Annie Mitchum and Akari slowly creeping in here in set number 3. Just a few disorganized plays by PLDT.
And Savvy Davison hitting it into the blocker's hands. And one more time for Savvy. Justin Hazareno with a dig. And we were talking about the showdown between Hazareno and Arado, but you also look at the showdown between Mitchum and Nastia as we take a look at the Skechers play of the set, brought to you by Skechers Comfort that performs. And PLDT calls for a timeout.
Establish lang ah.
Basta pag dito, bakunin mo na. Pag dito, ako na yan. PLDT!
So Akari slowly but surely eating into the lead of PLDT. It was up to 7, I believe. And now it's down to 4. Wow, solo block, Annie Mitchum.
Oh my. Annie Mitchum not even going for a full jump.
Let's take a look at the Tibay defensive play of the set, brought to you by Elastosil Selyado ang bubong anumang panahon. And she needed no help there, did it all alone.
That's
good.
inside, yes. That's a good play by Caf, activating Palamata right before she heads to the service line. A good reception by Caf. And even better swing with the help of the net from Del.
Pretty high output for Del Palomata so far. She's got 8 points.
Oh.
But she has been struggling also. Oh, well, that is her first, or third rather, service error. So she has been struggling from the service line.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
bullet. 14 big points already for Savvy Davison.
And you know, when she
down the line.
when she goes down the line, she really goes, parang dapat yung sa kanya tawag at the line.
At the line,
Talagang
mismo, yes.
she's unsikip.
That's too low.
Ooh, but that was a quick adjustment there
Yes.
for Fifi Sharma.
Quick adjustment and a quick side out for Fifi Sharma, getting some minutes here for Akari.
We're talking about the talented middles from Akari. They are contributing here. Fifi Sharma started today, but we're seeing her come back to the court only now.
Oof.
Oh, that got away from Sharma.
Fifi not in the right spot for defense there. Second technical timeout.
12 for Akari. Substitutions for PLDT, number 18, De Leon out, number 16, Miguel Alcantara in. Number 9, Fahad out, number 11, Kim Kiana D in. Libero change for Akari entering the game is number 3, Max Wanko.
Still a 4-point lead for PLDT into this third set. Pavikina picked up there by Wanko, who steps into the court.
Ooh, that's too tight.
Time, and Laxina looking for a check ball. She's gonna get it. Yes, PLDT
Yep.
increases the lead to 5. It was biggest 7, as we mentioned earlier in this set.
We have Alcantara and KKD coming off the bench.
Saw that double substitution earlier as well.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
perfection.
Great pickup there by Arado. And a good read for Hazareno to let it go.
Nastia unable to have some wrist action on that swing.
So Akari talagang chinatsaga lang nila. They know that they are playing
Yep.
catch-up. And it's doing it slow but sure.
That's a good set by Alcantara.
Ooh. Labas, sabi ng lines judge. And I think Nastia is saying
That's inside. Yep.
definitely contesting the point. It was a very quick attack. Hit the ground very fast. So, but if you look at Nastia's face, she's pretty certain.
She was sure. Yeah.
Find out soon enough. Oy!
Oh.
So from her vantage point, you see how she might
Yes.
think. But that's
Inches.
shadow.
Yep.
Yeah. So good call by the lines judge.
The shadow throws people off also. Inches.
Lines judge was proven right at challenge. Tatlo na lang ang hinahabol ng Akari. Good response there by the blockers to Sed Domingo's quick attack. Oh! And again, the confusion. And you
Yes.
know what's interesting there? See, Justine Nazareno picked up on that confusion and just
Everything.
went down for the ball. Nobody's gonna get it, I'll get it. Kasi second ball yun,
Yes.
di kanya.
Just the court awareness, the urgency. And you could see her telling her team, get the next point. She's not the type to dwell on errors here. Good
Wow,
up
that's a
by
pickup.
Savi.
Great sweep. Oh, I saw that
my.
coming. You kind of felt that from Mars Alba.
Okay. So 1-2 play.
Yeah, she is one of the highest scoring setters here.
Yes. An offensive setter.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a powerful 1-2 play.
It's just that you're never ready for
Yes.
that 1-2 coming from the setter. So it's the timing talaga.
Yes. Oh,
And Tagaon. Too soft on that. She poached Annie Mitchum, who was actually in the perfect position
Yes.
for the dig. But I've heard it said before, mas mabuti na mag-agawan kayo
Of
kesa
course.
yung pabagsakin
no one
yung
gets
bola.
it. Exactly.
Good first ball from Laxina and Mitchum.
Ooh, that's outside.
Yeah, too much.
PLDT already in the 20 mark here in set number 3.
Usually not too many control issues, ball control issues from Mitchum.
Yes.
She has 16 points so far. Again, another good reception from Laxina. And almost, but Mitchum quickly makes up for that earlier faux pas.
You know, PLDT is still doing a good job of getting that rebound off of that swing of Annie Mitchum. But with that sequence, Arado running to one spot, but the ball falling on the other side. But good urgency from PLDT.
Lead is still 4. Good first pass there. Coming from Savvy Davison. And again, that was a playable ball. I don't think Babikina was counting on scoring on that one.
You know, that's actually the ball of Tagaod. Annie Mitchum is also just being there as a guide as well because she has to swing after. Tagaod needs to be ready for defense.
Perfect pass there for Mitchum. Ball back to PLDT. Oh, that's like Japan action, but Babikina with good defense. Hey, good defense also from Laxina. Wow. Wow! Arado there with the pickup, and that one is outside, and the crowd appreciating that rally.
Good exchanges between both teams. Good defense from Catharado, but the point will be rewarded to Akari.
Ooh. And Justine Hazareno still got to that quick attack, and that is going to be off Palomata's hands,
Right.
and a point for Akari.
It's just a 3-point lead now here in set number 3. Annie Mitchum just taking advantage of her height.
Swiping the ball onto the hands of the blockers. Laksina, a lot of saves. And Mitchum will go up for the hit. That one did not
Yep.
cross the net.
Miscalculating that swing going cross. She knew it.
18 points so far for Annie Mitchum. So her game picked up quickly. It was a very slow start for her in the first set. And things changed in set 2. And now Annie Mitchum definitely in the game. But Akari still down by 4. And we have a timeout.
Mga drop balls, wala na ibang kukuha doon sa drop ball. Kunin na natin. Lahat ng mga small balls na yan, hanggang maaari kunin na, dampot na ng dampot. Kanina na yan, nakaka-3 sets na, nagigigil na tayo, hindi natin nakukuha kasi walang umaatin. Kailangan lang attempt sa bola. Walang bibitaw, kaya pa yan. Let's go! Let's go! Kaya mo na yun. Nice one.
So much you can tell from the tone of Coach Tina Salak when she calls
Yes,
for
the
the
tone.
timeouts.
Because this entire game, they've been playing catch-up.
Oh, an ace! How about that for PLDT? What a time for a service ace from Chula Quiseo also, who's coming off the bench. And she has the right target. You want Annie Mitchum out of display.
You know, I have to say, fatigue is playing a huge role on Annie Mitchum and Nastia as well. Normally doing the load for both teams.
See if Quiseo can make it 2 in a row. Pagao this time took care of that one. Mitchum again with a wrist action. That's that snap.
We felt that snap already with 19 points. Crazy numbers for Annie Mitchum.
Let's take a look at the spike of the set. Brought to you by Dunkin, Pasalubong ng Bayan. Good first ball there from Nastia. Sereno actually put her hand on the ball but could not keep it on the court. And Davison scoring for 17 points. PLDT now getting ready to claim this third set. They have 5 chances to do so. Let's see. First set point for PLDT. First of many. Break here for Akari.
Yep.
And they just have to believe Coach Tina Salak when she says, kaya pa to, hindi pa tapos ito. That has to be the mindset for Akari at this point. Ooh, what a time for an ace for Fifi Sharma.
Fifi Sharma only with 4 points, but that 1 point carries so much importance here in set number 3.
And so much pressure on that serve.
Yes.
You don't want to make an error because that will win the game for PLDT. So same. Another good serve from Sharma. Combination attack, and that one got away from the 2-man block issued by Akari. And PLDT will get their second win. Let's take a look at the Let's take a look at the Babat player of the set. Brought to you by Devant. Enjoy unforgettable TV Babat moments with your family, only with Devant. And this point brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion is the winning point. And that is a mistake in the blocking of Akari, giving up that third set. Took 30 minutes to settle the score as well. Still a better performance compared to the first frame for Akari, but now a must-win fourth set for the Chargers. Let's see if PLDT will actually get the medal in 4 sets. We'll take a quick break. It is now 2-1 in favor of PLDT in our bronze medal match. Let's take a look at the statistics for this third set, Jamie.
A huge disparity here with 19 attacks and only 12 from the Akari Chargers, but PLDT actually having 3 more errors in set number 3, and Akari unable to find that spark that they needed in set number 1 and set number 3. And PLDT, I have to say, showing a lot of maturity. Jessie De Leon starting this entire match and embracing this playing time.
That's right. One thing going for Akari, they were able to minimize their errors in that last set. So we can say that PLDT earned their points and earned that win. It wasn't because of the errors that we saw in the first and second sets. Madami for Akari. So nabawasan na nila, which is a good sign for them. But this is a must-win. This is a set that they need to win if they want to go on to play. We are on to set 4 here in our final day of competition here in the Reinforced Conference of your PVL. Of course, this is only the first of our 2 big games today at the Big Dome. And up next is Zeus, the surprise team of the conference.
Exactly.
Making it all the way, going up against Petrogas. Wow, what a save there, Catarado. And
that's inside.
With the help of the net there, PLDT will score first in the 4th set.
Strong start here for PLDT with the help of the net on that back row swing of Davison. That's inside.
Talked about a good conference for Zeus, but
Yep.
this has been a good season for PLDT from 0 podium to gold, and now a possible bronze after the 2 championships that they won.
That's down already for Annie Mitchum. You can see a different aura from Akari entering this game. And as for PLDT, just wanting to finish this match in 4.
Ooh.
Ooh, still good.
And ball back to Akari. P.P. Sharma getting a lot of opportunities. Oh, that was tough.
And so far, so good for PLDT in this match. Activations from all players, but Del Palamata able to go up against P.P. Sharma.
A lot of chances. You see the activation of the middles, which is, as you mentioned, something that Akari can depend on. Finally, Fifi Sharma getting that point. This is a storied matchup between PLDT and Akari. There have been a few interesting games between these two teams in the history of the PVL. And that one got away from Mitchell. And Mitchum. Another thing we note is how both PLDT and Akari lost their chance at the championship match via their errors. Their errors won the matches for their opponents eventually in the semifinals. So something that they want to make up for today.
No, these are the two teams that were expected to make the finals. They just had a great showing in the preliminary round, but it's those knockout matches, and Akari will call for time.
Tayo sinisira ng mga attack error sa atin, ng mga facial expression natin, body language natin. Hindi pa naman tapos eh. What's up? Maging masaya lang tayo sa gagawin natin. Yun lang. Walang mag-overtake na ano mangyayari. Kailangan lang natin i-try para alam natin na maging resulta. Let's go! Layo tayo! Makari!
So again, Coach Tina is very clear with her messaging. She doesn't leave you to guess what intentions are, what she wants to get across. And let's see if Akari is able to respond. Ooh, but the serving ace. I mean, that's just too bad for Akari. Abikina is closing, getting close to the 20-point mark.
Ivy Laxina and Sotones. No communication on that sequence, but good serve by Nastia.
I mean, there has been barely any communication, really. Very quiet on the Akari side.
A lot of silence from Akari.
That's a good read there for Alba. But now...
Many errors just piling up for Ellie Soyud. And you can feel the frustration of Coach T on the side, not knowing who to put in next.
And this is quite the switch for Ellie Soyud, who only has a point today. And she had that run during a conference where she was the top scorer and the unexpected top scorer. So medyo nababantayan din siya, to be honest. Maybe that's why she's having a hard time. And 20 points out for Savvy Davison. And we are at a technical timeout. PLDT up by 7. Back at the big dome, this is a must-win fourth set. Ali Soyud and the rest of the Chargers struggling today. I mean, Soyud is the 14th best scorer in the league of reinforced players, so that's good if you end up in the top 20 as a local player.
That's high.
Yeah, but really, she has not made an impact today. And I think Akari is suffering for that.
From that loss in their last match. Mentioned this in the pregame. It's really a test for both teams to not carry over the emotions from their last games.
Wow! But Seth Domingo has been very effective. Seth and VP Sharma, like you said, there's a lot that can be made from these middle attackers given the balls. Skechers play of the set brought to you by Skechers. Comfort that perform. Middle's a good option right now for Akari.
Yes. You have Seth in the front.
Almost, actually,
Jessie.
good enough for Jessie.
6 points for Jessie De Leon. What a game from her starting this entire match, but also providing a lot of stability, going for her cut shots, her off-speed attacks. Smart play. Ooh.
And that's a break for Akari.
Now serving for Akari, Ivy Laksina.
Ivy Laksina also getting more minutes today. She started actually in that 5-setter against Petrogas. Cal looking for Soltones. Blocked solid by Reyes and De Leon.
It's a block party for PLDT. Up by 7 now here in set number 4. Offense looking a bit too predictable for Akari.
Serving for PLDT, Jessie De Leon.
6 points so far for Jessie De Leon. Fajardo pushing it to the left pin. That's a good choice. And Savvy Davison now with 21. We talked about how Savvy made 15 points in the semifinals match, and we were saying it's an impressive number, but for Savvy, it's pretty low. So we're used to the 20s,
Yes.
and she's there now. Nazareno setting up Soltones. Parado with a dig and a smile. And that one is another point for PLDT with Davison and her hit out.
22 big points for Savvy Davison. And PLDT just cruising here in set number 4. Showing a lot of maturity this game.
Soltones again. Rebound there for PLDT. And Savvy blocked that time. One more time. And Nazareno.
It's a net violation, I believe. Called on Seth Domingo.
Yeah, it looks like it. And Seth was actually surprised. Didn't think she made any contact with the net there. But how about that up by Nazareno? Ten-point lead for PLDT.
Oof.
Again, a break here for Akari, but this smells a lot like set 1 when
Yes.
PLDT won 25-15 against the Chargers. So not a good look for
Right.
Akari. They should have already learned from that.
Jessie already with 4 service errors. And Seth Domingo.
Yeah, not much to say about that.
And Akari having a difficult time here. Trying to find that finishing kick.
And Cal. We've got Camille Victoria also now in the mix. Easy, it's going to be easier and easier for PLDT here between Savvy Davison and Nastia Babigina. And the spike of the set brought to you by Duncan, Pasalubong ng Bayan. It's been an easy ride for PLDT so far here in set 4. And Soyud still in a slump. Sharma was ready for that ball to come back. Soltones getting it past the blockers. And that's 7 for Soltones. We know that she has the fight in her.
She's very gutsy, usually coming off the bench. Usually one of the key leaders for Akari.
So it's a big lead for PLDT. Akari needs, they need a run right now.
Yes. Good coverage by Mika.
Vikina, again, somebody at the net. This time it's Nastia Bavikina, so that is a break. Or is it against PLDT? Against Akari, so PLDT up by 11 now. At our second technical timeout.
Now serving for PLDT, Mika Reyes.
Mika Reyes now on the service line. She had a good couple of blocks already. Soltones, she's keeping on with the fight. And that's what Soltones is there on the court for, really. Keep things going for Akari.
And also, Annie Mitchell needs help with the offense. It can't just be her providing, but there needs to be more activation from Fifi Sharma and Sed Domingo.
Yeah. Pero ganun na nga nangyayari. Next to Mitchum with 19 points. It's Soltones with 9 now after that service ace. So she is the second best scorer in the Akari side. Soltones actually going straight to Davison there. And a rare error for Nastia. These are the points in succession that Akari really needs. So lead is still 8.
Good receive by Savi.
And again, those drops. Vikina just playing smart volleyball. 20 points for Nastia today.
And just simple plays we're seeing by PLDT, no combination play. That's never really been their system. It's just that there's a lack of urgency from Akari.
Good first ball there. And Mitchum trying that drop shot, did not work. And she tries it again. And there's some contact. I think they're going to call for a jump ball. There's a contact between Mitchum and Palomata. And first, referee Velarde decided to stop play. I think Del Palomata's okay. She's back on her feet.
Yeah, she looks good.
Natapakan yata.
You're right.
I don't know if you will get to see that one over. But no cause for concern because Del Palomata is okay. Oh, that one is a point for Fifi Sharma.
No, that's outside actually.
Oh, but no touch?
Yeah, no touch from Savi.
Fifi Sharma was so sure about that.
Yep.
And she was signaling some contact there, but she will not get the call. She will not get the point.
Okay.
Cross-court hit good for Annie Mitchum.
20 points already for Annie Mitchum.
And we're nearing the 20 mark for PLDT now.
Serving for the Chargers, VP Sharma.
Fifi Sharma with 5 points today. Let's see if she gets more chances to score here, if they will manage to rotate her to the front. Mitchum going up and trying to avoid the blocker, so that was the plan, and that worked for Annie Mitchum. This is not impossible, right? It's still doable, definitely for Akari. Fifi Sharma had a service ace earlier. Free ball here for Akari. Could be another point for Mitchum. And easy for Annie.
And Annie Mitchum slowly warming up here as PLDT is up by 7.
I-commit mo na yung area. Stay target.
PLDT calling for a timeout there because of the mini run that we're seeing from the Akari side.
Still serving
So
for
the high-speed hitter still up by 7, also up 2 sets to 1. But Akari is doing exactly what they need to do. Good serve. Good pick up there by Alba. It's a broken play. Sohyud setting up Mitchum, and that's good enough.
Off the head.
And that is a good run, 4-0 run for Akari.
Annie Mitchum, here she goes.
Yeah.
Not surprised with this performance. And she actually came off the bench earlier. I think she needed that bit of a rest earlier.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, she usually plays the entire length of the game. And we know that Akari came from a very intense 5-setter against Petrogas. Mitchum again, picked up by Nastia. Instead, Domingo with a finish. And the Akari fans come alive here at the Big Dome.
Take a look at this one more time. Annie going cross. Babiquita was there. Instead, Domingo assertive at the net.
Ooh, reaching beyond. We just saw that replay. PLDT has not been issuing too many challenges today. But as you mentioned, when the middles are given an opportunity here, talking about Akari, it really serves them well.
No. Not reaching beyond the net there.
So the point will stay with Akari.
Still have one more challenge remaining in this set.
And you can almost feel it. It's palpable how things are picking up
Yeah.
the pink side. Even the fans now are making noise.
The fans are awake now.
Yeah. Almost. Oh, good. Oh, no. PLDT doesn't like it.
But I think Coach T will call for a football challenge.
What's the challenge? Is it footfall?
Yep, football challenge.
Is it the back row or somebody in the front stepping on the center line for PLDT?
Yep. And for this to work, your entire foot has to cross the other side. It can't be half the entire foot.
Well, things have been going the way of... Well,
That's an entire foot, plus the ankle and the shin.
Yep. One more challenge remaining in this session.
All right, PLDT finally gets the ball back. That was a good run for Akari. And if they manage to get the side out here again and make another run for it, then we might see the 5th set.
Still good.
Jessie De Leon to Alba. Domingo setting up Soyud off the block. Fajardo looking for the middle. Del Palomar hitting it into the net.
That's too low for Del. And Akari slowly picking up pace here.
Yeah. And taking advantage also of the errors coming from the PLDT side. Medyo napako ang PLDT. And a rebound, but Alisoy couldn't get to it, so Lea Malaluan is able to score her first point.
It's an instant impact here, and PLDT just 5 points away of getting that bronze medal.
So interestingly, Joy Baron has not been called up yet. Usually a starter for PLDT, but she stays on the bench. Also, Kim Kianadi has had limited minutes. Oh, Mitchum. Yep, Akari alive with her 23rd point.
And what a spot for Annie Mitchum. That same target practice, zone 5.
Annie Mitchum now serving for Akari.
Annie Mitchum, the American reinforced player. Oh, San Domingo wants to keep playing. And look at this lead dwindling for PLDT. And that is a cause for concern. Or at least it should be for Coach Stroud.
24 big points for Annie Mitchum.
Lead is down to 3 with that service ace. 24 points now for Annie Mitchum, and that needed timeout for PLDT.
Why good pass tayo? Why good pass ulit? Ate, try ko siyang agawin ah. Ready lang. PLDT!
Fantastic comeback here with this effort for the Akari Chargers, and they are definitely in it now. It was a huge lead for PLDT in the beginnings of this 4th set. And that's called outside, but was there a touch? Let's see. No touch. And Akari on the road to tying this game. PLDT napako na sa 20 points. And this is just willpower for Akari. Oh, getting them to this point. Good save there by Nazareno. Oh! That is just tough, too tough for Coach Tina and the Akari Chargers. I mean, that was a great get for Justine Nazareno, and a follow-up by Soltones, only be lost there in that miscommunication. And Soltones is able to make up for that. And something is happening here on the PLDT side. I mean, they're only getting their points off of the mistakes of Akari.
Yes, and they had such a huge lead.
Yeah.
I mentioned this. Consistency is key. You can't just choose when you want to play. They had a good start, but can they have that finish here in this 4th set? Lead is just down to 2.
So we remember Akari, they staged an almost reverse sweep
against Petrogas. So,
Oh, she's lucky. Ezra is lucky. Blowing the whistle.
what was the
And
reason for that?
Ezra served before the whistle,
Oh, she gets it.
but that serve was actually going outside.
Yeah. So how many chances do you get to do that? I think just
Actually, I think only one.
oh wow, what a read there for Sharma. And the joust won by Gretchen Soltones. And Akari fans and their prayers answered here. Now only a 1-point advantage for PLDT.
The urgency we're seeing by Fifi, getting that tip by KKD, and that joust won by Soltones.
Chance here for Akari to tie it up. Soltones. Did she get a check ball? No. Soltones.
No touch on that one.
Yeah.
And the crowd is loving this. 21 all.
What a game. What a fourth set. Just a change of the tides here.
Off speed, it
Okay.
works. Savvy Davison showing up big, using her smarts and activating that off-speed attack.
PLDT is on top, but the momentum is with Akari. And PLDT has to acknowledge that. Akari wants a fifth set. Savvy Davison with the serve. Good first ball by Mitchum.
Oh, still good.
And
Oh!
great reflex action by Akari. Alcantara to the middle. And that one is good enough for point number 23 for PLDT. And Coach Rob gambling with a second string setter here. Alcantara is on the court. We have a timeout for Akari.
Isa lang. Kailangan na natin disiplina. Para kung may isolation na doon si Mars, makuha niya to. Kaya to, especially to. Ani ready yung kaya ask for the ball. Okay? Isa ikaw, disiplina lang sa masa. Para may isolation.
Let's go!
Tara, kapit natin! Let's go!
Akari!
Good reminder here for Coach P. Everybody's seeing all the offensive plays, how strong the attackers will go, but we forget that it has to start with a good first pass.
Right? Reception is key.
Soltones with that swing. And she can breathe a sigh of relief there. She was so frustrated with that last chance to score, the one before this.
Game face on for Gretchen Soltones.
And look at Akari, just 1 point behind PLDT. Nastia to Justine Nazareno with an up. Soltones. And Nastia will get another chance. Sends it over. Easy ball. Soltones again with a swing. Did she get a tip? Oh, she's on the other side. Let's see. Was there a touch? No touch. PLDT now at match point, bronze medal point. Couple of tries here for the high-speed hitters, but you gotta hand it to Akari getting this far, just really overcoming adversity and giving PLDT a fight now, but they are in match point. Good floater serve, good first ball there. Soltones again, ball back to Akari. Back row attack, Mitchum sends it over. Nastia can win it. Not yet, said Justine. And now KKD is on the court. Soltones again. That got away. That got away from Savvy Davison. Buhay pa rin ang
Akari.
You can feel that exhale of Gretchen Soltones doing wonders for the Akari Chargers. Back-to-back points. Same spot in zone 6. Locked in as ever.
Oh, no doubt the clutch player for Akari, but it's still set point, match point, bronze medal point. And look at that denial by Fifi Sharma and Ali Soyud. Fifi Sharma is bringing her national team game. She has been spectacular in the last moments of this fourth set. And now we're going for 26. Akari saving the 2 match points, and now they get a chance. Talking about Fifi Sharma again in her heroics.
Coming in hot, Fifi Sharma here. She's feeling it here in the 4th set. But a challenge will be called, of course.
I mean, you have to go back to the 10-point advantage that PLDT had midway into this 4th set, and look where we are now. And this is Akari showing a lot of heart. I mean, we know what Mitchum is here to do. She is here to provide the scoring primarily for Akari, but of late it has been Soltones and Sharma showing a lot of heart for Akari. PLDT waiting with bated breath because as it is now, Akari is at set point.
Take a look at this net fault challenge. That is a clean block by Fifi Sharma. Akari now at set point.
Wow, and watching Fifi Sharma, she was signaling how she got nervous a little bit there. Set point, Akari. And
Ball
here's a
by
chance.
KKD.
Mitchum is denied. Saved by Gretzel Soltones. One more time for Mitchum. Alcantara setting up the back row player. Mitchum again. Annie Mitchum delivering for the Akari Chargers. And we are going to set 5. Let's take a look at the Babad player of the set. Brought to you by Devant. Enjoy unforgettable TV Babad moments with your family, only with Devant. And this is the stuff of dreams for bronze medal matches. The point brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. A lot to discuss. We'll do that after the break.
So much drama in that fourth set, ending with a win by Akari, 26-24, an extended set, and a heck of a comeback for the Chargers.
What a game.
What a game.
And
what a
course,
bronze medal match.
This is the battle for bronze. Let's talk stats here in set number 4. The disparity not too far for both teams, 16-17, 1-2, and 6-5. It could have been anyone's game, and it all boiled down to the breaks of the game in that latter part. And Akari had that finishing kick that they needed in set number 1. And like we always say, it's not how you start, but how you finish.
Yeah, absolutely.
Players are more awake. Annie Mitchum, Ellie Soyud, and of course the game changer in Gretchen Soltones. And for PLDT, they were up by almost 10 points in set number 4. Maybe they might have been a bit too chill. Davison with 24 points already.
Yeah.
But
something happened here on the side of Akari. Could have been the words of Coach T and everybody just pulling together. You talked about Gretzel Soltones, cold-blooded, totally unfazed by the pressure of it all, and Fifi Sharma. It started with that great save she had against that Jessica Leon tip, and all of her points at the front. I mean, she has contributed the important points. She has 7 points today with those 3 huge points that came in the fourth set.
So far, Fifi with 7 points, not in double digits, but impactful in set number 4.
And just the non-scoring things that Fifi has done also. And fifth set underway with Annie Mitchum scoring the first point.
Annie Mitchum is awake here in set number 5. She's been well rested, has fresh legs, going cross to Kat Orado.
And you talk about the drama. We were saying Annie Mitchum ended the first set with only a point. Ooh. Well, if you're going to make those service errors, make them now while it's early. It has not been much of a problem really for either team. Errors here and there, but not monumental.
Right?
Yeah. And look at that score. Doesn't get better than that for a bronze medal match. Mitchum again timing it. And she, with her right in front of us, yung pitik eh, nandun eh.
Yes.
The contact of Annie Mitchum with the ball.
There's action and broken block from PLDT.
Good serve. Nastia took care of that one.
Ooh, Annie was there.
Good pick up from
No
Mitchum.
fear.
And Fajardo now going to the left. And it's Mitchum against Savvy. That one too much. Ball still alive. Soyun! Oh, perfect touch there. The off-speed, that roll.
Ellie Soyud with 2 points. She has been quiet this entire game, but in the 5th, going for the off speed, and it works. The timing of the points is just working for Akari.
Interesting that she is kept on the court by Coach Tina.
This is the usual first 6. Actually, Coach Tina knows that these are the players that started, and I think this is where she wants to end their players here.
And almost. Too strong. Savvy Davison. She has worked hard all game long, all conference long actually, and she wants to go home with a medal. They've had 2 championships in a row, and they want to finish on the podium. Again, talking about PLDT. Oh, wow. Smart.
Still good.
Look at that. Great defense by PLDT. Mitchum swings away with that one, but still good defense coming from the high-speed hitters. That was a good rally. But it was all Mitchum on the Akari side. Something for Mars Alba to think about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Smart play by Calf. Off the block of Annie Mitchum.
3-all. Alba still going to Mitchum. Well, she is the money player.
Yes. Annie Mitchum, she was silent in sets 3, but now she's well aware that she's needed big time for Akari. Finding that open space in between that block.
Big serve for Ellie Soyud there. Oh, great coverage. Good blocking by PLDT. I was going to say, but really, Annie Mitchum and the rest of Akari just so focused right now.
5-3 Akari.
It's the coverage working for Akari, and they get another chance to score here. They're already up by 2 points. Oh, that got away from Savvy. And alam ni Savvy, medyo poached again. Babikina had a better chance at that serve. And we have a timeout.
Nang maayos, all out na natin to. Let's go! PLDT!
We have another game coming up, and that is a gold medal match between Zeus and Petrogas. But first things first, Akari definitely gave PLDT a run for the bronze medal. They thought they had it in the fourth set when they had the humongous lead midway. But now we are at set 5, and Akari enjoying a 3-point lead.
Davison.
Quick point.
Game face on for Savvy Davison.
And they took that timeout, so this is a good response by the high-speed hitters. You heard them in the huddle saying, let's take it na, atin na to. Mitchum timing it, coming from the back. Arado there with the coverage. Babikina, and takes Natia to get heated up again.
Neck and neck battle here in set number 5. And Nastia Babikina finding that seam in between Sed and Mars. Bullet.
And Mitchum just keeps going. 31 points for Annie Mitchum.
Annie Mitchum coming in hot here in set number 5.
And after her is Soltones with 14 points. And those, most of those points coming in the 4th set for Gretzel. Babikina going down the line. It's straight to Annie Mitchum, recognizing she's probably feeling the fatigue now.
Now serving for the high-speed hitters, Mika Reyes.
All of the action really emanating from Annie Mitchum here. By far, the biggest scorer for Akari. Good serve from Mika Reyes. Soltones is blocked solid. Del Palomata again with her blocking. Number 1 blocking team. Double digits for Del Palomata. And PLDT now even at 7 with Akari after trailing by 3. Back row attack, and that one got away from Mika Reyes. And take a look at the Skechers play of the set, brought to you by Skechers. Comfort that performs. We are at midpoint here, PLDT 8 to Akari 7. And a quick catch-up job there by PLDT. And this is really anybody's bronze medal now.
Right? I mean, 7-8 in favor of Akari, but they have that momentum coming in from that 4th set. where they're giving their all. And Annie Mitchum, the reinforcement of Akari. And also the local players showing no fear here in set number 5. And it just looks like they have the momentum coming in.
Good first ball there from Savvy. Babikina's blocked. Good coverage there for PLDT. One more time for Nastia.
Still good.
And what a chase there by Soltones. Babikina finding zone 6.
Babikina.
Seeing good exchanges here. So hindi patay-patay ang nakikita nating laro dito in the 5th set. Takes a couple of rallies, exchanges before the score is settled. And we're now tied at 8 again. Another deadlock.
Fifi Sharma.
Fifi Sharma is dangerous.
Yes. She is on fire since set number 4. Look at that swing, and that is the swing we haven't seen in the first 3 sets.
And again, Nastia. Back row attack, Mitchum with a tip.
There's a touch, yep. Off the block. And Annie Mitchum and Akari up by 2 now.
Yeah, I mean, this is the time for PLDT really to take advantage of Annie Mitchum in the back row. And that reverse. Good stop there by Alba.
Mars Alba, we love that.
Soyud. Rebound for PLDT. And Nastia with a cut shot. Look at Hazareno. Back row attack. A soft one. Over.
Still good.
What a save by Kat Arado. And the finish by Nastia. Arado with a reflex action. Not wasted there by Nastia.
Just a 1-point lead here for Akari. Pressure pack moments here. What a game.
Yeah. And it didn't look like it. Really, just in the beginning of the 4th set, we thought it was a done deal. PLDT had such a big lead then.
That's a good serve.
Ooh! We saw those liberos in action in that last exchange. And it is blocking. That's the second block point for Del Palomata.
10-all here in set number 5. Timeout Akari.
And now Coach Tina is going for her set plays. She's at that point where they need to turn strategic. What is the play that Coach Tina is banking on?
Babikina with 24 points.
33 for her counterpart, Annie Mitchum, and that
Ellie Soyud.
That seemed like the play because I did hear her mention Ellie.
You know, Ellie Soyud was silent in set 1 and 4, but she's scoring when it matters here in the 5th, and that's all that matters for Akari.
This is a race to 15, and Akari leads by 1.
That's too low.
And a joust, chance again for the Chargers. Soyud. Oh, Davison, hang time. Getting that ball on her way down. It is Savvy Davison with 27 points, the top scorer for PLDT.
11-all.
We're still at 11 all. Fantastic hang time there for Savvy. You talked about her athletic ability, and that was on display in that last exchange. Kaseo with the serve. Mitchum is back in front. Caseo with a save. Davison will get it off the hand.
She's feeling it.
And she wants 30 points. She's at 28. She can finish for PLDT. Caseo also playing with a lot of composure here. Serve specialist. Chance for PLDT. Davison with a power tip. Ball still good. Mitchum with the counter. Caseo again with a save.
Good cover by Mika.
Annie Mitchum was there, and she will get the setup into the net. She is tired.
Yes.
You have to believe that fatigue is getting to Annie Mitchum. And again, something for Mars Alba to think about. PLDT now up by 2. This is a big lead for PLDT.
Yung mga opportunity kanina, sayang, di ba? Pwede pa natin ngayon mabawi. Pero kailangan lang kalmahan natin. Masyado tayo eager. Mahaba yung rally. Gusto nga agad natin mapatay. Tayo, extending tayo nag-error. Compose tayo. Focus tayo.
Focus and composure.
And patience.
Yeah, patience. Meantime, PLDT. I mean, we talk about big lead, 2 points being a big lead, because we are at this point where they also only need 2 points to win the medal. Caseo delivering good serves and also good defense.
Ooh! That's too close.
And the point is awarded to Akari. You want to mention Caseo, who has been playing so well in the back. Really good defense for her.
But I think a challenge.
With a net fault challenge. They're just burning their challenges at this point.
Perfect timing.
And yeah, I mean, this is the sound of a lot of
hearts.
Hearts, yeah. I'm sure you at home feeling it also. This has become an exciting 5th setter, 5-setter. And what is at stake here? Akari going for their 2nd bronze medal, and PLDT their 3rd podium finish. So a lot at stake. Like you said, both had a really good chance to play for the gold medal, but this is, you know, a second best situation for them. And taking a little bit of time with the net ball challenge here.
The music is intense here. 13-12 is our score. PLDT up by 1.
I mean, this is a good warm-up for the gold medals to come between Petrogas and Zeus Coffee Thunderbells. Good crowd here at the Araneta. Good way to spend your Sunday. I'm glad you're with us. Chiquiro Puno with Jamie and Victoria here. And it's going to be a big one coming up. But this is definitely a great way to start our doubleheader today. Last day of competition for the year of the PVL. What is happening? We are just kept in suspense here.
Yes.
So this is a challenge issued by PLDT. It could be match point, bronze medal point for them if it happens. They already had those chances in the 4th set.
Right. So net fault challenge falls here in the 5th set. 13-12 in favor of PLDT. Let's see this. It's a net
fault. It's a net fault violation against PLDT
on Caseo.
Yeah. But the ball didn't cross anyhow.
But her hand touched the bottom of the net, so The point will be rewarded to Akari.
If they had that happened before the ball eventually fell on the side of PLDT. So it really was an Akari point. And this is when the magic happened, when Fifi Sharma was at the serve for Akari in the 4th set. So this is a good rotation for the Chargers. And PLDT is well aware of that.
13 all here in the 5th set. And Annie Mitchum not making it easy for PLDT. Towering above that block of Mika Reyes. And no defense found for PLDT.
I think it's second wind already for Annie Mitchum. And that score, that's such a good bronze medal match here. Davison!
That's inside. Savvy Davison. We talked about this earlier, Miss Chicky. She was going cross and cross. But take a look at this shift, this pivot down the line. The elevation in her approach. The athleticism is all there for Savvy Davison.
Like we said, it's usually at the line. And this could be it for the bronze. They had their chance in the 4th set. Alcantara with a good serve there. And Mitchum will get the ball back. Arado was tentative with that one. Yep. And Akari stays alive. Annie Mitchum really making this trip of hers worth her while. She has been really effective here for Akari. Done her job. It's reinforced the fight here for Akari. And now Eli Soyud is setting up the Chargers for the bronze medal point. This is the first one for Akari. A chance to win the bronze medal. There's a timeout.
Sa target. Go, kapit natin.
And here we go. This could be it for Akari, their first shot at the bronze medal. It came in the 5th set. Savvy Davison will get the ball. And a joust won by Akari again for Savvy. Soltones very cool with a return there. Mitchum stopped by Alado. And here's going to be a chance for PLDT to set up again.
It's a free
ball. And Mitchum! Alcantara going to Davison one more time! And she gets it! It's a down-the-line shot for Savvy Davison.
What a game here in the 5th set. 15 all, but Savvy Davison is saving the day for PLDT. Down the line.
We're talking about her 29 points. She is definitely going for the 30 points.
No big deal.
No big deal. And now we're looking for 17. PLDT fighting for that ball. Akari will get a chance to set up here. Mitchum will get it. And she sends it out. And the pressure is back with Akari as PLDT gets yet another chance for the bronze. A few missed chances already, including the ones in the 4th set.
PLDT had a 10-point lead.
Let's see if they can close it out. Mitchum hitting it off the hands, ever so calm and collected. Again, tinabla na naman ni Annie Mitchum.
16 all here in the 5th. Annie Mitchum, who is now in the back row. Keep that in mind. There might be an activation of the back row swing, but Gretchen Sotones in the front.
Kim Kennedy also on the court. Alcantara is the setter. Babikina is denied. What a block! PLDT was not expecting that.
Yes.
And Akari again with a chance to grab the bronze from PLDT.
What a block by Seth Domingo.
Bronze medal point. Will it be for Akari or will PLDT get it back? Oh, easy for Babikina.
I'm getting flashbacks from your game yesterday. Same scenario with you.
Oh, talking about
17 all.
that nail biter over at the Spikers turf. So this has been an enjoyable weekend for the volleyball fans. Joey Prado is brought in at the serve, also to help out with the defense.
Good reception by Justine. Perfect.
And here comes Babikina. Ooh, you know it's soft, but it is in the right place. Well-placed attack by Nastia Babikina.
It's anyone's game here in the 5th. The challenge will be called a foot fault challenge, called by Akari.
And you know, a chance for us, we don't see it, you don't see it on your screens, but we're looking at Nastia Babikina. If Direct Ken can get a shot of her, she looks like she is tired and she is, I mean, she knows that the pressure is on her. But really, it's called the reinforcement conference for a reason. And look at Nastia Babikina just really
The heartbeat music.
Yes, and there we go again. Oh! But
it is not. It has to be the full foot.
That was close, though.
That was very close. Inches.
And that is why Babikina was so nervous.
I'd be too.
Yeah. Oh!
Nerves.
And the drama continues.
Nerves.
I mean,
hiding
yes,
even more.
Joey Prado is brought up at the most crucial time. So hindi ka pa mainit. Medyo malamig ka pa and you're expected to deliver at the serve. Oh, that was a tough one. What a time for a service ace for Seth Domingo. And it's just a change of match points here.
When in doubt, you just have to get it. Even if you think it's outside. If the score is like this, if you're in this situation, you just get the ball. There's hesitation on Savvy there.
Will this be it for Akari? That's a good serve, a better reception. And again, Babikina, and she was expecting that ball to come back. Will she swing harder for this one? And Akari still in control. Ball still alive. Soyu sending it back. And then it's good enough for a bronze medal for the Akari Chargers. Ali Soyud winning it. What a way to end this match. You talked about Ali Soyud just coming through when she needed to. What a finish for the Akari Chargers. Final score 2018 and a heartbreaker for PLDT. Let's take a look at the point brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. Just her head in the game. And in the end, Babikina did not expect that to come back. And look at Coach Tina Scalak, so proud of her girls. And the Akari Chargers just proving something here in this reinforced conference. We're going to take a quick break and we will meet our player of the game. And we'll also get to talk to the reinforced players after these.
will have the award ceremonies for our bronze medalists in just a few moments.
That is a surprise win by the Akari Chargers at the really heart-pounding fifth set. And we have the player of the game, the Babad player of the game, brought to you by Devant. Enjoy unforgettable TV Babad moments with your family, only with Devant. She is none other than Annie Mitchum, and Jamie Lavitoria is with her now.
And I am with Annie Mitchum, the best player of the game for the Akari Chargers with 36 big points. Annie, what a game. You had all of us on the edge of our seats. Share with us your thoughts about that game.
This was like one of the best games for the bronze medal. It was like super tight the whole time. I'm so glad that we could win this game. And we were on the edge of our seats the whole time, even inside the court. So, I mean, that was really exciting.
Well, it's been a roller coaster battle here in this reinforced conference. A lot of lessons learned, a lot of ups and downs, but what would you say is your biggest takeaway from this conference?
I think just playing with all these girls, I've literally had the best time playing here. I love playing volleyball again. This has been one of my favorite seasons, so I'm so happy to be here.
Any message, any greetings to your fans watching and family watching back home?
Thank you guys so much for supporting us. We love you guys. We wouldn't be anything without you. My dad's here, so I'm glad he came to support me, so thank you so much.
And there you have the Akari Chargers getting that bronze medal. Now back to you, Chicky.
Thanks so much, Jamie. And once again, congratulations to Annie Mitchum with 36 big points today. And we are going to be giving you the bronze medal awarding ceremony in just a little bit, so stay stuck. And after that, the moment that you all have been waiting for, the gold medal match between Petrogas and Zeus. On behalf of Jamie Lavitoria, this has been Chikiro Puno. And stay with us for our continuing coverage for the finals of the 2025 Premier Volleyball League Reinforced Conference.